good boy. Yeah, you can laugh.
In our humble but fully functional maternity facility, we educate new and expecting mothers, conduct pre- and postnatal consultations, and keep a full-time midwife on staff to facilitate deliveries.
Imagine losing your eyesight with only deserts in all directions, where there are no hospitals, no roads, and a plane that only comes every 2 weeks. That's what the John Dow Foundation is trying to prevent by building health clinics for hurt who seem to have no salvation.
The John Dow Foundation is a nonprofit foundation established in July 2007 that develops health clinics in South Sudan. In South Sudan, its mission is to transform healthcare in South Sudan. Currently, their primary focus is funding and overseeing the Duke Lost Boys Clinic. They raise money mainly by donations and marches. They need $100,000 a year to afford all the medicine and supply.
Chuck Williams went to Sudan with only the urge to help people. He had little experience or qualifications for going to South Sudan other than being a ceramic engineer. As a kid, Williams had the urge to build, a skill that would later bring him to his degree as a ceramic engineer. Out of college, he spent a year in the military. He said that helped him later experience different cultures and ways of living, a skill that would be important when he found himself halfway around the world. Before he went to Sudan, people just knew him as that guy that made 9th grade algebra books, never knowing his true abilities or his want to help people.
Some people could not understand how I could go there because they didn't know my background. They knew that I was just a publisher of this series of booklets.
Chuck went on many adventures in different climates thanks to his love for birding. This helped him improve his adaptation skills, which is helpful for the dry climate of Sudan.
In Chuck's first trip to Sudan, he was by himself at the age of 74 building clinics. The trip itself was interesting because they flew on a small plane, and when they arrived, they had to clear cows off the runway. He slept in a tent and ate the local food of rice and beans every day, 2 times a day. He had a little bit of a struggle because they didn't speak English, but for him, it was fun because he got to teach them. He had tons of fun building these clinics, being able to know the people of Sudan and how their life is. These buildings have helped many people in Sudan, and Chuck has saved over 1,000 lives.
The John Dow Foundation has set up many clinics around the world to help people in need. The clinic Chuck Williams was put in was located in South Sudan in a village called Duke. The people in Duke were suffering from blindness and other eye injuries because the sun was so hot it heated up the sand, causing reflections too bright to look at. The clinic he was put in helped cure their blindness and other eye injuries. After he left, the clinic was destroyed but was rebuilt and is still helping the southern Sudanese.